Nordlie, Community Manager here at Hemlock Farms. Going to start with barcode registration. Remember, annually you need to get your barcodes renewed, but you can do that by email. Now this happens in mid-July, so you got about a month, but you want to make sure it gets taken care of. So in order to do that by email, email vehicles@hfca.com. All you got to do is send in that information. The office staff will take care of that, reply back within 24 to 48 hours, and you're all good to go there. Article's been in the Hemlock News for the past couple of months, so if you need any more details, look at that. And obviously, we'll be pushing this for the next month. But don't put it off till the end. Get them renewed now first, so you don't get stuck at the gate in July. So next, I want to talk about an event that happened over Memorial Day weekend, the Dorsan Mooring 5K that we had. We had over 50 participants this year. And if you didn't know, the proceeds from that race and the entry fee, we take care of the costs, but then after that, any of the additional fees that we have, we give to the Women's Club that has a Dorsan Mooring scholarship that's given out every year. And this year, over $400 is given for that scholarship. So that comes from those entry fees. So thank you very much for that. That's a great event and a great thing that the community does for that scholarship. So thank you very much, and congratulations to the community for doing that, and thank you to the Women's Club for that. Next, I want to start with the propositions, and each week I'm going to talk about a different proposition. This week will be proposition number 1. And this is the committee structure proposition, and there's actually 5 changes to this, 5 different bylaw changes. It's to sections 2.10, which is elections committee, 3.3, which is qualifications, 3.10, directors, meetings, quorum, and then 3.11, which is committees, and 6.4, which is purchases. Okay, so why are we doing all of these bylaw changes in one? Well, if we did them separate and one were to pass but one didn't, we might have conflicts in the bylaws. So that's why we've lumped them all together. Now, why are we doing this? There's a great video and article that's out now called Ballot Banter. Stephen Vallecca and Jen Pacenti did the video for us, and they were part of this ad hoc committee that looked at committee structure. And they worked on this for over a year and really tried to get this where we at least have the ability to make changes to our committees. So these changes that are coming forward are, again, to give us the ability to make changes to what our committees are right now. We currently have 9 standing committees, and those 9 standing committees are in our bylaws, so really there's nothing that we could change. Now, are we going to change committees? Are committees going away? No, they're not. The committees do great work for us. It gives members opportunities to volunteer and to be a part of the community in helping the board and management with tasks that they're giving. So that's definitely not our intention of this at all. What we do want to have is the opportunity and the option to make changes if necessary. So if the board of directors sees a reason to have a different committee or a reason to maybe combine some committees, this would give us that opportunity to do that. Since 1979, the committee structure really hasn't changed a lot, and if you look at the website, there's a page just for proposition number 1, and it has the history of that. And since 1979, quite a few things have changed with the community, but committee structure has not changed much at all. So this gives us that opportunity to do that. Now, as far as committee sign-up and committees for the 24-25 year, which actually starts that first weekend in August, won't be any major changes at all this year, because this would just be voted on July 21st. So, but the board would have an opportunity in the next year to consider what they want to do and really work at this. So really it'd be 25, 26 before any changes really were to come about this. But again, these 5 bylaw changes, we're doing this to give us the opportunity to at least consider changes and consider opportunities to make possibly different committees, or combine some committees, or do something different that we just are not allowed right now because of those bylaws. And also, if you haven't been on the website yet, or the web pages for the election, we have an elections page which has our 3 candidates. It has their bios. It also has a jot form that you can submit questions, and you can pick whichever proposition you want. So there's 5 different propositions. You can select which one you'd like to have a question about, what your question is, submit that, and that'll be answered by either management or somebody from the committee, whoever's best to answer that question, and we'll get that back to you within a few days so you've got that answer. So, but check that information out. We've got videos, we've got articles that have been in the newspaper, we have the language, if it's language changes with the bylaws. And again, that's at hemlockfarms.org, and then the 2024 elections is where you go to all of that information. There's also links in this e-blast for that too. I also want to remind everybody this Saturday at 3 o'clock is a Meet the Candidates event. That's a hybrid meeting. It'll be at the conference center if you want to be there in person, or else it's also on Zoom. We're also doing a Facebook Live for that also, so if you want to watch it on Facebook, you can. We'll also record that so that if you're not able to attend on Saturday, you would be able to watch the recording. We'll get that on the elections page also, so you can watch that at any time prior to. Also this week, you should be getting your election notification letter in the mail. Those went out, and that gives you the information about the election and registration. If you do want to do a paper ballot, the dates are in there. I think it's by the 24th of June. You need to have that submitted back to our judge of elections. But then also it mentions registering for that online voting if that's your preference. So if electronic voting is your preference, make sure you do that registration. Just a reminder also that the annual meetings is July 13th at 10 o'clock. Voting starts at 11 o'clock on July 13th, and then it goes to the following Sunday, which is July 21st at 5 p.m. So that's the opportunity you have to vote online. And then 5 o'clock on the 21st, that's a Zoom meeting. That's when we announce our candidates for the board and also the results of the 5 proposition votes. So a lot going on, a lot of election information. If you have questions, give us a call. We're happy to help you with whatever we can, or with the registration, we'll push that and have the judge of elections help you with that. So, but we're here to help so that you can get as much information as possible about the candidates, about the propositions, and then the voting also. So, all right, let's now go to Public Works. Zappy, give us an update for the week, please.
Thanks, Sean. Hello, everyone. Mike Proctor, your DPW director here at Hemlock Farms. HFCA's leak detection contractor was out with his crew the other evening, and they discovered 4 service line leaks on the residence side. The residents of these properties have been notified that repairs need to be made. He has one more section of the community to check, and then his project will be completed. We deem it very successful, and we thank him and his crew for a job well done. Vac truck crew has completed Canoebrook Drive and will now be starting on Hickory Drive, then Remuda, then Eisenhower, and Forest Drive. They do a great job, and we appreciate their diligence. Roads and Grounds crew were very busy this week, not only maintaining facilities with their lawn care, they continued their maintenance on our lake dikes and spillway grassy areas. This is a very demanding job, but this crew performed it flawlessly. I recommended to our Public Works Committee at our last meeting to give the retrofit contract of the 3 DPW vehicles to Powell Sales and Service, our low bidder. It will now be sent to the Board of Directors. Their next scheduled meeting is June 22nd. We hope to get their blessing on my recommendation. Then we can deliver the first of the trucks to Powell's to ensure we have them returned before the first flake falls from the sky. The process of retrofitting this year has saved the community nearly $275,000. This is not a new process, but with the price of new vehicles and when your vehicle is sound, as in the engine, transmission, and cab, this is economically the way to go. Our in-house pipe project on Hillside Drive has been delayed and will be starting up again on Monday, June 10th. We apologize for this delay to the residents in this area. Line striping of the parking stalls, stop blocks, and directional arrows at administration and the annex facilities is completed. Waco is having difficulty starting the overlaying process on community roads due to the weather. We are all hoping that the weather starts to cooperate so that the final process of this project can be completed. We here at DPW hope all our residents have a safe and happy weekend.
Okay, Zap, thank you. Nicole, take it away with recreation.
Hey everybody, Nicole Pernesti, your Assistant Rec Director here at Hemlock. First, I wanted to start out by thanking everybody that came out to our playground grand opening last weekend. It was a beautiful day. Everybody came out, the kids were running around. I may have even climbed up a ladder or two. I heard Shaun went down the slide, not once, but twice. So thank you all for coming out. If you have not checked out that playground yet, make sure you get over there because it is really a lot of fun. So if you're looking for something to do this Saturday, our 5th to 12th graders, we've got something going on at the youth center. We're going to be making a American flag looking wreath at the youth center. So that's going to start around 6 o'clock. You don't have to sign up ahead of time. Just show up. We'll have everything you need on hand and you'll be all set. Those are for our 5th to 12th graders at 6 o'clock at the youth center. Okay, so believe it or not, we are at that time of the year again. Next Friday is our end of school year barbecue at Elm Beach. So we partner with the church at Hemlock and we're going to have hot dogs, chips, snacks, drinks for the kids. So make sure you come on by Elm Beach. That is going to be starting at noon and we'll go until supplies run out. So make sure you come and see us. This is for the kids. Okay, so the theme of this week's video seems to be all the things we have for the kids. So I'm going to go through a list real quick. In addition to day camp, we do still have some spots available for day camp, believe it or not. So if you are interested in that and have not yet registered, you can do that in person at the administration office. If day camp is not something you're looking for, we literally have something for everyone. So we've got music and movement with Miss Adrian. We've got intro to ballet with Miss Adrian. If you are a sports person, we've got kids softball, we've got kids tennis, we've got kids pickleball, we've got kids swimming. You name it, we've got it. We've got programs going on at the library, at the youth center, from A to Z. So if you have questions on any of that, come see me or any of the staff at the administration office. We're open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 to 4. So there are plenty of things to do throughout the community here at Hemlock. Feel free to stop by and ask any questions, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Back to you, Shaun.
All right, thank you, Nicole. And as she mentioned, the grand opening last weekend of the playground, great event. We had to have close to 100 kids there running around and checking out that playground. So really happy for it. If you haven't been up there, as Nicole mentioned, get up there, take a look at it, and thank you to the communications team. They've got a little video wrapping up everything for that event and really showcasing the playground. And a big thank you to our ad hoc committee, the Fawn Hill Ad Hoc Committee, which really did all the legwork and all the hard work to get this to the board of directors. And thank you to the board for approving this this project. And really, it's something great. And really proud of that playground and put smiles on kids' faces, which is really the most important thing. So thank you very much. That's all we have for this week. Everybody have a good weekend. Take care.